Hi, I'm Chitra. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Chitra. Today I'm going to make chicken roast. It's a Christmas special recipe. Let's look at the ingredients first. 1-inch piece of ginger roughly chopped. 7 to 8 garlic cloves roughly chopped. 4 to 5 green chilli slit into half. 1 tomato thinly sliced. 2 medium-sized onion thinly sliced. I've taken yellow onions here. You can use any onion of your choice. 700 to 800 grams of curry cut piece chicken. Half a teaspoon of pepper powder. 1.5 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder. 2 teaspoon of coriander powder. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Half a teaspoon of dry roasted fenugreek seeds. Half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Salt to taste. For grinding as garam masala. For that I've taken a small piece of mace. Half a teaspoon of peppercorns. A small stick of cinnamon. 4 to 5 cloves. 5 cardamom. 1 teaspoon of fennel seed and 1 star anise. First we have to marinate the chicken. For that we can add around 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder, and half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and salt, around 3/4 teaspoon of salt. We can marinate the chicken. I am going to set this aside for at least half an hour. For the garam masala, I've added all the whole spices in a frying pan and I switched on the burner. Now we can roast this in a low medium flame or heat for 2 to 3 minutes till aroma of the spices come through. The spices is ready. Now we can switch off the burner and move this to a blender. One more ingredient I forgot to say when I told the ingredients is coconut milk. I'll be adding around 4 to 5 tablespoons of this during the process of cooking. I'll show you when I add it. I've taken a pan. In that I've added around 4 to 5 tablespoons of coconut oil. I've kept the flame in medium low. To this I'm adding onions first. We can stir it slightly so that the oil coats the onions. We can add around half a teaspoon of salt to this. The color of the onion has to change to slight brown in color. That time we can add our ginger and garlic. Color of onion has changed from that bright yellow to slightly golden color. At this time we can add garlic, ginger, 2 green chilli and the turmeric powder. Stir thoroughly. Along with this we can add 2 to 3 curry leaves also. We can wait till the color of onion changes to brown in color. Color of onion has changed to golden in color. At this time we can add half of this tomato, Let the tomato also cook. For that, I am closing it with a lid. Let the tomato cook thoroughly. Meanwhile, I crushed this garam masala. It's not a fine powder, still there are granules in it. Still the tomato is not cooked. So again I am closing with the lid. Wait till the tomato is completely cooked. We can check whether the tomato is cooked. Yes, the tomato is cooked. Now we can start adding the masalas. For that, first we can add coriander powder. Stir thoroughly. Now we can add chilli powder and half a teaspoon of crushed black pepper. Next, our freshly ground garam masala. This I'm adding around 1 teaspoon now. I'm adding around half a teaspoon of coconut oil also here. We can stir till the raw taste of the masala is gone and oil separate from the masala. You have to wait till that before adding the chicken. Now the masala is thoroughly cooked and the oil also started separating from the gravy. At this point we can add our chicken pieces. Stir it thoroughly so that all the gravy will mix to the chicken. We can wait at least, you have to stir at least for 5 minutes before closing it with a lid. I'll show you after 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes now. It's time to close this with a lid and then cook the chicken. Before that, I'm adding some diluted coconut milk to this. I'm adding around 3 to 4 tablespoons, that's all. Now we can close this with a lid and cook it for 10 minutes. In between, at intervals, you have to open the lid and also stir it thoroughly. It's been 5 minutes since the chicken is cooking. Chicken is not cooked anyway. It will take at least 20 minutes to cook the chicken. There is enough gravy also. Let's close again it with the lid and cook for another 5 to 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes that the chicken is cooking. Let's look how it is. Yes, the chicken is also cooked now. We can open. Now no need to close the lid. Let it cook and all the gravy become really thick. Now to this mixture we can add 2 tablespoons of thick coconut milk. I am adding only 2 tablespoons to this because we don't need a very thin gravy. Because it's chicken roast, the gravy should be very tight, like dry. The gravy has thickened. At this time, we can add the dry roasted fenugreek powder, pepper powder, and rest of the garam masala. Now we can again roast it till the raw taste of the masala, everything is gone. Now the oil will start separating from the gravy. It should be that much thick because it's chicken roast. Now the color of the gravy has also changed from a light brown color to dark brown in brown. And the oil also has started separating. Now we can add our rest of the green chilli tomato and curry leaves also. You can wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. To this we can add 2 to 3 red chilli. It's optional. It's not actually necessary, but it's like for garnishing. I'm adding this 2 red chilli, and also 1 strand of curry leaves also. Now we can switch off the flame. Our chicken roast is ready. I'll show you after garnishing it. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe and like my videos, and also check out my last video. It's a cake recipe.